Hey, yo, what up? What up? It's your boy Ronnie Reacts, and we back with another one. Look, if you new here, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what to do here. All right, look, hit that like, hit that subscribe, then hit that comment section and show your boy some love.
How you do that? How you do that?
For sure. Look, man, I'm glad y'all tuning back in with me. New channel, almost hit 300 subscribers. I appreciate y'all tapping in for sure, man. Look, we back with another top 5 boxing list too. Y'all know I'm a big boxing fan, man. I'm gearing up for this Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight, hoping to order that joint in April. I try to catch all the major boxing pay-per-views, man. Like if it's two fighters that's well known, I'm pretty much gonna order the pay-per-view, man. So I wanted, after seeing the press conference today, between those two fighters, I wanted to make a list. I wanted to do the top 5 best boxing matches of all time. Y'all know I did a little research now. Don't play with me now. All right. But look, I grew up watching boxing, man. Like when I was a young kid, I'm talking about like 4 or 5 years old. I remember my grandfather, he would order like the Mike Tyson fights, you know what I mean? And them joints would last maybe a minute or two, So I remember grandpa used to be upset, about them boxing matches and stuff. Like that was like mid 90s and joint, you know what I mean? And like ever since then, like I always paid attention to boxing. Like I played basketball, but I paid attention to boxing. I was a big boxing fan, you know what I mean? So I wanted to do the top 5 best boxing matches of all time. All right. So look, let's get into it. Number 5. Boom. Meldrick Taylor versus Julio Cesar Chavez. All right. Julio Cesar Chavez. Let me get that name correct because I don't want no problems. All right. Look, this boxing match right here, this joint was a straight up classic, man. For the whole fight, it looked like Meldrick Taylor was taking it to Julio Cesar Chavez, man. And like Julio Cesar Chavez, I've spoken about him on my channel before. He's a really big Mexican legend when it comes down to Mexican boxers, man. This dude is very well respected in the Mexican community. I grew up knowing that, you know what I mean? And like when he fought Meldrick Taylor was kind of like a mix between like Roy Jones Jr. and like and like Shane Mosley almost. Like he was real quick and evasive, but he'll brawl too, So when these dudes fought each other, it was before my time, of course, but it's just one of those fights that I had to go back and watch, man. Like doing my research on all the greats, I had to say, like, yo, let me sit down and actually watch this boxing match from start to finish. And like it is mind-blowing, like how Meldrick Taylor is winning this fight hands down. And like Julio Cesar Chavez literally comes in the last couple of seconds and knocks him out. I mean, it's just incredible. So look, if you got time, check out that. Again, that's Meldrick Taylor versus Julio Cesar Chavez. All right. All right, look. Number 4. Boom. Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman. The Rumble in the Jungle. Like this right here, one of the most anticipated boxing matches of that era. Like when these two dudes was facing off, like, my grandfather told me stories of like when George Foreman knocked out Joe Frazier, like people were talking about that everywhere the next day. He said everywhere you went in the city, that's what they was talking about. You know what I mean? So like when Muhammad Ali was going up against him, the word on the street was like, yo, Muhammad Ali finna either knock him out or die. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna end well for Ali. And y'all know the story, man. Ali came in, did what he did, floated like a butterfly, stung like a bee, got him up out of there. You know what I mean? So definitely one of the most classic boxing matches. Definitely one of my favorite heavyweight fights of all time. Definitely one of my grandfather, resting up in heaven, one of his favorite boxing matches of all time too. So look, number 4, George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali. All right. Look, number 3, boom, Marvin Haggler versus Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Listen, if you know anything about boxing, then you know that there was a time in boxing when there were 4 kings in one weight division, the welterweight division. You had Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and Marvin Hagler. And when Marvin Hagler went up against Tommy Hearns, this is one of the most incredible fights you'll ever see. And it only lasted about 10 minutes. That's crazy. It was only about 3 rounds. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch the fight, if you put it in YouTube, I mean, the fight can't be no more than like 12, 15 minutes from like announcing the fight to, you know what I mean, the interview after. I mean, it wasn't a long fight, but it was incredible. When you watch it, you're going to be like, man, I can't believe I just seen this much action in 10 minutes. Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So like, this boxing match just went down. It proved that Marvin Hagler was a legend back then. It proved Tommy the Hitman Hearns had real heart. Even though he kept taking L's against the great ones, it was like he definitely had the heart of a champion. You know what I mean? So this boxing match definitely goes down as a must-see boxing match. Comes in on my list as number 3 of the best boxing matches of all time. All right. Number 2. Boom. Yo, Aturo Gotti versus Mickey Ward. The first one. Listen, man, this fight, it was, when you talk about boxing, if you want to become a fan of boxing, if you want to persuade someone to become a fan of boxing, you show them the Arturo Gotti versus Mickey Ward fight. Okay, this boxing match defines why people love boxing. Like, it is by far, to me, even though I got it number 2, because I have respect. You know what I mean? I'm respectful to my older generation. That's why I got it at number 2 for real. Because in my heart, I feel like this is the best boxing match that you can see as far as 2 people giving their actual all, everything they have inside of themselves. They're pouring it out in the ring. It was an incredible fight. I watch this fight from time to time at least like once every 2 years. I go back and just like type that fight. Boom, boom, boom. Let me just watch that fight. Maybe even more frequently than that for real. Like, it really showed me that like these 2 fighters was just like in awe of each other. We were in awe of them watching it. I mean, I think I was in like middle school when this fight came out or something like that. But I remember people talking about this fight, like, man, you seen that fight between Mickey Ward? And I was like, who is that? You know what I mean? But it was just, it was a couple people that was just captivated by like what they were seeing. And when you go back and watch it, you are like, you were just in awe of like what these dudes are doing in the ring. It is very incredible to see 2 people lay it out on the line. And when you're watching a fight, a lot of times you're watching a boxing match and you kind of can figure out who's winning or who's going to win. And in this match, I mean, you had no idea. It was just going, it was from moment to moment to moment. You had to really watch it and sit down and really enjoy it, and to be able to be like, wow, what, I just saw something very special. You know what I mean? Like, and me being a boxing fan, I really love the sport, and I love when I see people go in there and really give their all. And like, this is just the epitome of going into the ring and laying it all on the line. So number 2 on my list, Arturo Gotti versus Mickey Ward 1. All right. So look, drum roll. and the best boxing match of all time. Boom. Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. All right. 3. All right. This joint right here was just it goes down as the best boxing match of all time because that's what my elders said. Okay. But at the same time, like it was an incredible fight. You knew you was watching the two dudes go at it and you needed to see who was the best. You know what I mean? So them dudes, both legends, Muhammad Ali, you know what he gave to the sport. Joe Frazier really held that grudge against Ali, and like he was really Ali's kryptonite, to a certain degree. But it was an incredible fight. I've watched it a few times. I mean, this is when they were going 15 rounds, man. So you gotta understand, man, this is real gladiator shit. Like this ain't nothing like just playing around. Like this is like, bro, I'm coming in here to take it. I'm not running around. I'm not worrying about too much defense. I'm about to come in here and take this from you. You know what I mean? So it by far just the best boxing match of all time. I'm not even about to go there and hear y'all mouth in the comment section. Y'all be on my head top. Y'all be on my head top by these boxing lists. But listen, I think I got this one right. I think I got it right. If I didn't, please let me know in the comments. Let me know. Say, Ronnie, listen, man, that list trash, bro. That list trash, man. Or listen, if it's right, just give it up. Be like, hey, look, Ronnie, you got it right. I respect your list. I respect your grandfather. Respect my grandfather on the list. Come on, guys. But look, man, if y'all got any lists y'all want me to make, any videos y'all want me to react to, all y'all got to do is leave them in the comment section. Y'all know I'm responsive, man. Leave me some love in the comment section as well. Y'all keep it respectful in the comment section and make sure y'all show your boy some love. But until next time, peace.
How you do that? How you do that? Yeah. Pussy gang.